Hi everybody, this is Linda Israel, and today I'm going to make an artist trading card using a rubber stamp, some watercolor paper, embossing, and watercolor crayons. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp with Brilliance ink and a rubber stamp that my father-in-law, when he used to have a rubber stamp making business, he made for me. I had him cut this stamp on his laser cutter a long time ago, and I really like this saying. I'm going to stamp this in the middle. Like so. And then I'm going to use my black embossing powder. I put my embossing powder in a Rubbermaid or plasticware of some kind, so it's a little bit easier to manipulate the powder and you don't have to try to get it back into a small container. And now I'm going to emboss, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat this until the powder starts to get shiny and melts. So I'm using an embossing tool or embossing gun. Now if you can see that is shiny now, so it's not dull any longer. Zoom back out just a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these watercolor crayons and basically make a rainbow on my card. Doesn't have to be precise, because what I'm going to do afterwards is I'm going to go in with a paintbrush, a water brush or aqua brush, and blend the colors. These are cheap watercolor crayons that I picked up at the art supply. This one has a little bit of garbage on the tip, so I'm going to clean the tip off. Alright. Now I've got my aqua pen, and what this is a pen that holds water, and I'm just going to wet this down and let it blend. That blends it out pretty good. Alright, so there's that portion. And I think what I want to do next is I want to put a little bit of glitter on there. Most everybody knows that I like glitter. So what I'm going to do is basically put just a little bit of glitter on my finger and then smear it over. And this is a tulip glitter glue. So I'm just going to put some on my finger and go over this. And that'll help give that a nice little shine to it. So it'll make it nice and sparkly. Let that dry for a second. I've already pre-cut the foundation card. And for those of you that don't really know, a true artist trading card is always 2.5 by 3.5 inches. It is never larger than 2.5 by 3.5 inches. You're not supposed to have things hanging off of your card because people like to put them into sheets that they keep them in. So when you're a true trader, like they do baseball cards, a baseball card is 2.5 by 3.5 inches. And if it was larger than that, it wouldn't fit in the trading card holder. Thus, that's why they have the artist trading card meet the requirement of 2.5 by 3.5 inches. They also prefer, a lot of the true original artists don't like to have a lot of 3D embellishments on top because they don't fit in those trading cards. So people prefer in some swaps not to have a lot of 3D embellishments on there. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to trim this just a little bit because I want to have a little bit of a purple border all the way around. And I'm just using a small paper cutter. And I'm just going to take a little bit off of each side. Like so. Then I will use my Aleene's Original Tacky Glue. And I will glue that to my card. Simple as that. That's a quick way to make a really fast trading card. So those of you that want to get started on this, you probably have a lot of the supplies. You could even print this type of a saying on your computer. Have some fun with artist trading cards. This is a great way to share art with other people. Artist trading cards are always traded, never sold. If you'd like to trade with me, send me a message and I will be glad to trade with you. Thanks for watching my video today and have a blessed day. Bye.